Welcome to my 5-minute guide. This is for the Witch Doctor Shadowhunting spec in Project Ascension, Conquest of Azeroth. We're going to go over talent gear, cooldowns, macros, and on my channel, I'm going to make a second video with gameplay analysis. This simple and concise guide is designed for those who just hit 60, want to gear up and get in the arena without looking like a chud. Starting with talents, I'll keep it pretty simple. Here's just a look at it. Go ahead and copy it if you like. Try out new things as you feel like you might have a different playstyle. This seems to work pretty well for me. Some things I've swapped around, some things I still do, and I probably will swap around more in the future, but this is my bread and butter so far. On the left side of the tree, you definitely want Veil of Darkness, but I don't go all the way down to get the final tier talent. I think Devotion of Bonsomni is really nice. Our whole class is about lifesteal and regeneration, so I think having that extra 10% for my damage done is pretty sweet. On the right side, I do the same thing. I don't go all the way down to the final tier. Fool's Play is pretty sick, and the extra damage from Malefic Arrow definitely helps. I am spamming this button on cooldown, so getting that extra damage over 4 seconds is awesome. When it comes to PvP gear, I hit 60. I just went to the auction house. I spent a couple hundred gold on getting Bloodforged gear. As you can see, I went for the Zandalar Predator set. It has PvP power and resilience. I think it goes the same for any class. You could just go right to the auction house, look up level 60 epics, mail, cloth, leather, plate, whatever it is. You probably want to get the heroic Bloodforged gear. The stats are better, and then eventually you're going to phase it out with arena gear once you get the arena points. As for the weapons, I went for the fist weapons, Bloodforged from ZG. You get 300 range attack power for 12 seconds when it procs. It procs pretty often, and you turn into like this giant tiger beast thing. It's pretty sick. Before I got my arena points and got my crossbow, I just got the Blight Bomber from the Plague Lands right there on the map. Go pick it up. The cool thing about World Forged items is they do have the equivalent PvP power of Honor gear. They just don't have the resilience. And as for rings, I just got the Mand and the Seal of Jinn. That extra attack power is pretty nice. Feel free to pause the video and read each defensive on your own, but I'll give you a quick interpretation of how I use them. To me, the most important, Big Bad Voodoo and Vol'jin's Vigil, as well as Mirage. When I come up against certain classes that I know are going to one-shot me, if I don't anticipate their go by pressing these buttons, I'm pretty much screwed. When I'm about to die, I just press Mirage. Obviously, it's my reset ability. A couple interesting things about it. You can eat and drink without breaking the stealth. You can bandage without breaking the stealth. The only thing is I can't see the enemy, so I can't set up for a go. In World PvP, you can mount up. You can start healing yourself. As soon as the mount tick goes off, as soon as the heal tick goes off, that's when you break the stealth. When I'm playing against a stealth class and they open on me, normally I'll trinket and then immediately press Slither and try to get away. Other times I'll just press Vol'jin's Vigil and Shadowstalker so I can get my space, get my distance, and start slowing and opening up on them. Sometimes just popping trinket and using Slither. It's a good getaway, and it forces classes to use their spells and everything. They're trying to slow you down, they're trying to stun you, whatever they might be trying to do. It's all going to miss because Slither completely negates spells and ranged attacks, so it's a good way to bait out some of their cooldowns. Swift Idol and Death Drought are both situational. Obviously, Death Drought is Feign Death, so I'll just use that to interrupt a spell cast or something. Swift Idol, I'll normally just drop it when I'm trying to pillar hump against a caster, or if I know I have a good distance gap on melee, and this will just help me keep that gap without getting slowed as much. As for macros, pretty self-explanatory, but here's my first one. It's just my Big Body Burst. It's 3 abilities pushed into one with my trinket. They do vary a little in cooldown, so when I know I have a window to burst, I'm just pressing it anyway. Sometimes you'll get that Mimic Ward off without the rest of it triggering, and that's still great because Mimic Ward is the biggest button in this macro. My next macro is for Call of Azeroth. I just add Mimic Ward to it because Mimic Ward has a very similar cooldown. There's 40 seconds for Call of Azeroth and 1 minute for Mimic Ward, so for longer fights, when I know I can get a second Call of Azeroth right away, if I can get that Mimic Ward with it, I like to drop everything all at once for a second small go, 1 minute after my big go. Go ahead and check out the part 2 of this video if you want to see some gameplay analysis. Remember, this video is purely theory crafted by me. Feel free to copy it or critique it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.